And then he's got his final weapon, the bone saw. Now the bone saw is basically the giant knife they use to cut bones in surgery. Not a very good weapon really. Can get a few kills. Personally, the medic though is not known for killing. He's known for helping. He's probably the most supportive out of all the support characters. Alright, now we're going to the 8th class. My favourite class out of all of them, for the simple, I've played as him the most. I've played for 3 hours as him. And then second place is the spy, who was like 2.5. So the spy, the sniper, 10 guesses what weapon he has. Yeah, he has a pistol. No, he has a sniper rifle, and like I said, the crosshair goes up to 100. Bam! Headshot as a heavy, kills them in one. You know, he's the only guy who can take a heavy out in one shot. And the maps are very open, so you can get a very few good kills. Only problem I hate is when you aim down the sight and it's gone to 100. If you miss, you've got to come out of it, let it charge up again, and then, well, you don't have to let it charge up, you can just shoot them, but it doesn't do as much damage. You know, I like to go all the way and go BAM! Guarantee my kill. Or guarantee a chance of my kill in one bullet. He has 25 bullets in the sniper rifle. Ain't too bad. It's a very good weapon, probably one of the most powerful weapons in the game. Also, this is a completely online game, so if you haven't got internet connection, I'm afraid you can't use it. But who the freak doesn't have internet connection these days? I mean, seriously. We're in the modern era of computers and internet. Even my nan and granny don't even know shit about computers. They have the internet, and they use it to look at like holiday resorts and stuff, to go on holiday and stuff. You know, so even they have internet. I know they don't play games with it, but they have internet. They use Internet Explorer. I use Apple Safari because I fancy to change, and I haven't got that many viruses from it from playing online games. So it evens out. Anyway, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that and then he has the secondary weapon, which is a small little SMG machine gun. Has 25 bullets in it, once again, and it has 75 bullets on reserve, so basically 100 bullets. Bit ineffective, doesn't really do that much. Basically, it will take you probably all of them to kill one person, especially like a soldier. Forget taking out a heavy with it. There's no way. Then he has his machete. His machete it's not bad, but I've never killed anyone with it. I've got a slice on them, but then they've got the bloody scout gun with baseball bats on it. It really pisses me off. So, you know, I take him out. But he takes me out. Sorry. So basically, sniper's all bad. Then we get to the most unique class. Now you're thinking this is quite not unique if you've played Halo, for example, but this came out before Halo. I mean, the Reach one. The spy can cloak. He can cloak. He can also disguise as enemy team members or his own team members, but usually it's his enemies. So literally, if there's a really popular class, like say there's like 5 scouts on the other team, you disguise as one of them, you kill one of the scouts, and then you can redisguise as them, and you'll act like that person you've just killed. So, you know, they'll believe it. The only way to tell is by what we call what they call spy checking. Now, I had no frigging clue what the hell. I thought you had to do a complicated thing, but it turns out basically all it is you just shoot your own teammates. Just shoot everyone. And if they start bleeding or reacting or they die, then basically they're a spy. Now the spy has one of the most powerful moves in the game, which is one-shot kill. Basically, if he's right behind someone, he has a backstab. I did this yesterday, quite a bit actually. Basically, if he's got enemy, like he's most vulnerable to. He's best at killing engineers and snipers, because the snipers are running down the site, they don't know what's going on, and the sniper can just, the spy can just come up and go BAM, he's dead. And the engineer can be like sorting out his sentry guns or dispensers or something, repairing them, or sorting out a sapper that you've put down there, and then BAM, take him out and destroy sentries and stuff. So, you know, it works out very well. He has a 6-bullet revolver, which is actually improved in the PC version, I've heard. I'm going to talk about the extra thing in the PC version, though, because I'm trying to remember. Yeah, trying to remember. This is the Xbox version on the orange box. Sorry, I'm just very tired and stuff. Trying to remember what the 3 was on Basically, he has a 6-bullet revolver. If you get a headshot or two, then it might work. But usually, it's just not. It's basically for damaging someone to say, look, get the frig away, like to give you space. But the problem is, once you've backstabbed or shot a bullet, you come out disguise, and you can't do it whilst you're cloaked. So if you're going to take the intelligence and the sentry guns and an engineer, don't backstab him if the sentries are looking around and you're in the view of it. Because basically this happened to me. Backstab the guy, I'm like, yeah, but then I come out disguised and the friggin' thing just killed me. So I guess I got a kill, but I also got killed by the same guy's sentry, so he got the kill back basically. So nothing really changed apart from we got one each more. So basically I would recommend sapping the sentry guns. Now if you keep sapping them and he keeps knocking them off, it still gets rid of their health. It just keeps sapping like, and the only way he can really stop it is him killing you, which can happen, or he goes away to get ammo or something, and you can just backstab him whilst he's away from the sentry gun and you're away from it. Redisguise, go back, sap the shit out of it, and then that's either way works. Just don't attack when you're near a sentry or other. Well, you can when you're near other enemy team members because you've got the cloak. But apart from that, there's not really much. So the electro sapper can take out dispensers, teleporters. But I think you can shoot these objects, but they take a lot more. The sappers can do it like that within 5 seconds. They're gone. So you've got to be on edge as an engineer, like I said earlier. Really, sorry, my voice. Really, the spy is the most complicated and the hardest to play as. So basically, don't do what my friend ILUAA did. He basically just jumped into it as the spy and got his ass beat. You basically got to work you up. Once you can get about 5 kills a game as all the other classes, then you're ready to become the spy. In my opinion, I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying this is my opinion. I personally couldn't get any kills as a spy unless I shot them. And bear in mind the spy has the same amount of health as the scout, which is 125, and he's slow as shit. Basically, it's pointless. He's got the worst main weapon out of all of them. Yeah, you can get a critical hit, but it's not going to really kill him in 1 or 2 bullets. You have to use all your magnum bullets. His secondary weapon is the sapper. So basically, if there's no dispenser or anything around, it's useless. But it usually is. I can't remember what it's called. It's a certain type of knife that's like folded up, and then you pull like one little bit there and one little bit there. You put it together, and there's the knife there. I don't know what it's called, but Tony for System 9 will know. He'll probably comment on this video if he watches it. That's quite powerful, but you have to get a backstab, because if you just jab him like that, it basically takes about 5-10% health off. So if there's a soldier in front of you, basically it's going to be or he'll shoot you before you get to him, you know. So always go, the best way to kill a spy is the engineer and sniper, because they're always busy at work. They don't watch their backs that often. Snipers going down the sight, focusing on the enemies coming across, bam. Like I said, the engineer's repairing something, bam. So you just take them out whilst they're not looking, really. The disguise is very unique, and they're almost impossible to notice from one another. If you go over the name though, and for instance, this has happened to me a few times, I'll be like a scout, and I'll see another scout and they have my name on it, like Resi Fan 7, I'll be like, yeah, that's a spy, you know. So there's a few moments like that. So if you're the only scout on the team, and he's dressed up as a scout, that's what I usually do. You push Y and you get a list of all the players on your team plus what class they are. So if there's no, say I've got a team of 4, I've got me as a scout, a pyro, a demo man and a heavy, and then I see a sniper all of a sudden appear, and I check my list and there's no sniper there. Yeah, it's pretty obvious there's something wrong. So yeah, that's really basically you're like, oh. So that's all the classes. Let me get on the maps now. We got 2-4, which is the main map, and for the Xbox. Oh no, sorry, I forgot to mention the other spy thing. It's another expansion for the cloaking, but it does take a lot of it away. It's called the Dead Ringer, and it's only for the PC version. And I have to say, this is very, very good. Basically, if you get shot and you're almost dead, and you think, oh, I'm not going to be able to survive any longer, you can activate this, and then the person that shot you, or is basically the person that's the people that are trying to kill you, you will assume a dead position. So the person you were disguised as or whatever, you'd fall to the ground and be like, ugh, and die. but in fact you are cloaked for 8 seconds. So basically you can run the frig off, regroup, or just hide somewhere else and get ready to backstab them again. So basically it's a way of acting dead, playing dead really. That's very good, I think. I obviously haven't used it because I haven't got the PC version. I'm going to be getting it though. But from the sounds of it, and I haven't looked at any YouTube videos or anything, but from what I've heard about it, it does get you out of a few tricky situations. And bear in mind, I have a lot of them on the Spy, as the Spy on Xbox. I think I'll probably be using that a bit when I'm the Spy. Basically, that's all the classes. We get to 2-Fort now. The main map and the most played map on PC and Xbox and PS3. Everyone plays it. It's the only capture the flag map on Xbox and PS3 as far as I'm aware. Because all the others are attack defend ones. So you've got 2-Fort, which is basically it's the most easiest to make map ever. You basically got a blue base, little wooden bridge, red base. And the levels are identical except for the fact the design on the walls like blue and concrete on the blues. And it's red and like it's got wooden texture on the... Oh, my phone's ringing. Oh, that's not really alright. On the red base. So really... yeah, it's very basic, but it's a very good map. It's the most played one. Snipers have a very good chance because there's an elevation on both sides. So basically, you can just have a little sniping contest. That's very good. It's very well designed. Then we move on to Dust Bowl. Probably the most popular. That's my dog. Jesus Christ! All these sound effects are pissing me off. Oh fucking shut up. Right. Dust Bowl is a attack defend map, and it's one of the. I like to call it section attack defend because it's basically there's 2 bases to capture. If you if you capture one but not the other, you lose. If you don't capture any, you lose. If you capture both of them, you win. Very simple. And the team that has the most of them gets it. So I think then we got, let's say like a Grand Canyon kind of setting. Then you got Well, which is it's just basically attack defend. There's 5 bases. 2 blue, 2 red, and there's 1 in the middle of the clash, which is very good. And then basically you've got to push them back, and the same rules apply. If not all of them are done within the time limit, you go to stalemate, and if you don't all die, you will lose. So basically you've got to get all the 5 bases before the time limit, but every time you capture one, you get extra time, like 5 minutes. So, yeah, you know, I mean, literally, if you keep capturing them, and if like you have to get pushed back, you get that one back, and you still got another chance, you know, so time builds up over a while. And you'll have like 15 minutes or something left by the time the end of it. Oh, shut the frig up. This is bloody pissing me off now. Ignore my dog. Fuck's sake. I ain't stopping this now. I'm in a roll. Bloody lost my train of thought, you stupid mutt. For Christ's sake. Dust Bowl, got past that. I mean, well. So it's a very good map. It has one thing, it's like basically the middle of a train station. I don't know why it's called Well, personally. There's no wells in there or anything. What's the next thing? Next one was Hydro. Now this is a good one. I think it's the actual only one I liked of this type of attack defense map. It's basically these 2 spots, right? That's fine and dandy. But if you got them, then you control that point, and then you go for the next point. And so on. So it's basically keeps going until the whole map is dominated by one whole team, which is very good. So it's the longest map out of all of them, unless you have no 2-Fort. Even that can run out though. So basically this is the longest running one. Depends how quickly you get the objectives ready. So after Hydro we have, I'm trying to remember the maps now. Oh Christ, you got Hydro, you got that, you got that. Gravel Pit, that's another one.